As we navigate the twists and turns of life, the allure of reaching our full potential often gets overshadowed by habits and behaviors that unknowingly push others away. Have you ever wondered why we sometimes act in ways that seem to repel rather than attract? Could it be that in our quest for connection, we inadvertently embrace patterns that make us less appealing? Today, we embark on a journey of self-discovery, exploring 5 common behavioral mistakes that can significantly diminish our attractiveness. But this isn't just about pointing out flaws. It's about understanding them deeply and learning to transform them through the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." How often do we seek validation, happiness, or success externally when the true foundation lies within? Are we allowing these unattractive behaviors to define us, or are we ready to challenge ourselves to grow beyond them? Stoicism, with its rich tradition of focusing on self-control, virtue, and understanding, offers invaluable insights into why certain behaviors are perceived as unattractive and how we can realign our actions with qualities that truly resonate with others. By embracing Stoic principles, we can cultivate behaviors that not only enhance our relationships but also lead us to a more fulfilling, peaceful, and successful life. Let this journey be one of discovery, where the timeless wisdom of Stoicism illuminates the path to our best selves. Are you ready to reflect on these behaviors in your life and explore how Stoic teachings can help you transform them? Join us as we delve into the profound yet practical ways Stoicism can guide us in overcoming the barriers to our attractiveness and unlocking our true potential. Comment "ready" if you're prepared to step into this journey today. And hey, if you liked what you heard, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Let's get started. Number 1. Brag. Bragging. It's that thing we've all encountered, whether it's a coworker boasting about their latest accomplishment or a friend constantly regaling us with stories of their greatness. But what lies beneath this need to self-promote? And why does it often leave us feeling more disconnected than impressed? In the world of Stoic philosophy, bragging is seen as a symptom of a deeper issue, the relentless pursuit of external validation. Instead of finding true self-esteem within, individuals resort to excessive self-praise, hoping to fill the void left by a lack of genuine confidence. But as Stoic teachings remind us, true confidence doesn't need to shout from the rooftops. It speaks volumes through silent strength and humility. Consider Epictetus, a Greek Stoic philosopher who emphasized the importance of finding validation from within rather than seeking it from external sources. He famously said, "If you wish to be loved, love." This simple yet profound advice underscores the Stoic belief in the power of controlling one's own actions and attitudes rather than seeking approval through outward displays of pride. But why do people brag in the first place? Is it a genuine expression of pride or merely a mask for deeper insecurities? Stoicism prompts us to reflect on our motivations, urging us to consider whether our actions draw us closer to genuine self-esteem or further away from it. True confidence, Stoics argue, comes not from the approval of others, but from the unwavering commitment to virtues like discipline, courage, and humility. Marcus Aurelius, another influential Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, offered timeless advice. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. In other words, if someone's bragging has rubbed you the wrong way, choose humility over arrogance and sharing over boasting. This path not only leads to genuine self-esteem, but also fosters respect and admiration from others. So, how can we apply these Stoic principles to become more attractive, not just outwardly, but in a deep and meaningful way? It starts with acknowledging our achievements without overshadowing others. Instead of tooting our own horns, we can share our successes in a way that includes and appreciates the contributions of those around us. But it's not just about how we present ourselves. It's also about how we reflect on our actions each day. By embracing the Stoic practice of self-reflection, we can ask ourselves, were my actions today reflective of the virtues I aspire to embody? How can I improve? By turning away from bragging and embracing stoic humility, we pave the way for a life filled with genuine relationships and self-respect. This transformation not only makes us more attractive to others, but also aligns us with a life of contentment and inner peace. In the pursuit of a fulfilling life, let our virtues and actions illuminate our path, speaking louder than any words of self-aggrandizement ever could. Number 2, reactive. Reactivity. It's that knee-jerk response we often have to life's curveballs, the tendency to react impulsively instead of pausing to think things through. But what if I told you that this trait not only dims your attractiveness, but also hampers your effectiveness in navigating life's twists and turns? Enter Stoic philosophy with its deep-rooted emphasis on self-control and rationality, offering a beacon of wisdom in the sea of reactivity. Think about Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who rose from slavery to become a renowned sage despite facing countless adversities. His life story is a testament to the Stoic belief that true power lies not in controlling external events, but in controlling our responses to them. "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters," he famously said, echoing the core tenet of Stoicism. So why exactly is being reactive considered unattractive? Picture a scenario where someone loses their cool in a challenging situation. What's your immediate reaction? More often than not, unbridled reactivity leads to negative judgments, as people tend to value those who can keep their cool under pressure. Consider Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic luminary and Roman emperor, who faced immense pressures both on the battlefield and in his administrative duties. Despite the chaos around him, he maintained his composure and offered timeless meditations on maintaining calm and perspective. "You have power over your mind, not outside events," he advised, highlighting the Stoic principle of inner strength amidst external turmoil. Now let's apply these Stoic principles to our own lives. Start by observing your immediate reactions in various situations. What triggers your impulsive responses? Stoicism teaches us to pause and reflect before reacting, a practice that not only enhances our relationships but also our self-respect. Epictetus provides practical guidance. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. By embodying a philosophy of calm and reasoned responses, you naturally become more attractive and influential. This isn't about suppressing emotions, but rather managing them in a way that aligns with your values and the demands of the situation. Imagine the impact of transforming reactivity into reflectivity. What if, instead of responding to provocation with anger, you responded with understanding? What if, instead of acting on impulse, you took a moment to consider the consequences? As you cultivate a less reactive and more reflective approach, you align more closely with Stoic virtues, leading to a life characterized by peace and effectiveness. This transformation not only makes you more attractive to others, but also brings a deeper sense of satisfaction and success in your personal endeavors. So, let this message resonate with you. Strive to be the person who faces adversity with a calm and steady heart. Embrace the Stoic practice of reflectivity over reactivity. This shift not only enhances how others perceive you, but also contributes to a richer, more contented life. Remember, the goal isn't to feel less, but to let feelings inform your actions less impulsively. In doing so, you embody the timeless wisdom that has made Stoic philosophy a beacon of strength for centuries. How do you currently manage reactivity in your own life? What strategies have you found effective? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you apply Stoic principles to everyday challenges. Number 3, ambition. Ambition. It's a word that conjures up images of striving, achieving, and often surpassing. But what does ambition really mean, especially from a Stoic perspective? This ancient philosophy invites us to delve deep into the nature of our drive, urging us to peel back the layers of our desires to uncover their true essence. Is our ambition merely a pursuit of external recognition, or does it serve as a guiding light towards personal growth and ethical living? Stoicism, a philosophy that places virtue and self-control above all else, offers a profound re-evaluation of ambition. Stoics like Seneca, who navigated the turbulent waters of Roman politics, remind us that true ambition isn't about the heights we reach, but the depth of our character. Seneca's life and writings challenge the superficial allure of status and power with piercing questions, prompting us to consider whether our ambitions lead to true wisdom or merely accumulate as trophies that gather dust. Think about it. When was the last time you felt genuinely fulfilled by an achievement? Was it the public recognition that warmed your heart, or the private knowledge that you had grown in some meaningful way? Stoic philosophy teaches us to favor the latter, shaping ambitions that are anchored in the steady growth of the soul, rather than dependent on the applause of the crowd. Epictetus, another luminary in the Stoic tradition, eloquently stated, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This directive simplifies the essence of Stoic ambition. It's about envisioning the virtuous person you aspire to become and aligning your actions accordingly. Stoic ambition is reflective and introspective, focused on self-improvement and resilience rather than conquest and accumulation. In the modern world, ambition often translates into a relentless chase for more money, more status, more power. Yet Stoicism calls us to question these pursuits. Are they truly enhancing our lives or merely complicating them? Are we chasing shadows instead of cultivating substance? Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and emperor, offers timeless wisdom. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. His perspective invites us to redefine ambition as a tool not just for personal achievement, but for contributing to the welfare of others. This redefinition not only elevates our purpose, but also enhances our attractiveness as individuals committed to the common good. So, in your own life, how can you harness your ambitions to not only propel yourself forward, but also lift others along the way? How can your aspirations contribute to a broader tapestry of communal and personal fulfillment? By embracing a Stoic approach to ambition, we encourage not a diminution of drive, but a deepening of it, transforming our ambitions from self-serving pursuits into channels for genuine self-expression and service. This philosophical shift can lead to a more fulfilling, peaceful, and ultimately successful life, where our ambitions reflect our deepest values and aspirations. Let us choose to redefine our ambitions not as ends in themselves, but as means to a greater end, a life of virtue, wisdom, and genuine contentment. This is the true promise of Stoic ambition, not a trophy room of achievements, but a soul fortified by purpose and enriched by service to others. Number 4, being needy. Being needy. It's a common trait, isn't it? How often do we catch ourselves seeking the approval of others to feel valued or appreciated? This tendency, known as neediness, can be a real relationship killer, not to mention a personal buzzkill. But what if I told you that Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on self-sufficiency and emotional resilience, challenges us to break free from this cycle? Think about Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who rose from slavery to become one of the most influential figures in Stoicism. Despite his humble beginnings, his teachings underscore the importance of relying on oneself for emotional and psychological stability. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life, he asserted, highlighting the importance of disregarding external factors beyond our control. Now let's turn the mirror on ourselves. Do we seek others' approval to feel good about ourselves? Are we giving others the power to dictate our happiness? Neediness, you see, is often seen as unattractive because it creates imbalance and dissatisfaction in relationships. People generally prefer to connect with individuals who exude confidence and independence, rather than those who appear emotionally dependent. Seneca, another Stoic luminary, offers a poignant reminder. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. This statement challenges us to transform internally rather than seeking external validation. Why not cultivate our own inner resources instead? So how can we apply Stoic teachings to overcome neediness? It starts by assessing our sources of self-esteem. Are they predominantly external, hinging on how others perceive us, or internal, based on self-acknowledged and self-directed achievements and qualities? Seneca's life, filled with political upheavals, exemplifies the importance of maintaining integrity and inner peace despite external uncertainties. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher and emperor, provides guidance on self-sufficiency. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. By controlling our reactions and emotions, we can maintain our dignity and attractiveness regardless of the situation. Imagine how adopting a more stoic mindset could change your interactions. What if you focused more on developing your virtues rather than seeking others' approval? How would your relationships change if you were less needy and more self-reliant? As you strive for a happier, more peaceful, and more successful life, embracing the stoic virtue of self-sufficiency can be transformative. This approach doesn't mean isolating yourself from others, but rather strengthening your emotional core so that interactions are based on mutual growth rather than a need for emotional support. So, let this be a call to action. Cultivate your inner fortress. Become the source of your validation rather than seeking it from external sources. By doing so, you not only enhance your attractiveness, but also contribute to healthier, more balanced relationships. Embrace the stoic practice of self-sufficiency and watch how it transforms your life. What steps can you take today to start this journey of becoming a more independent and emotionally resilient individual? Share your strategies and reflections in the comments. We'd love to learn about your progress and insight. Number 5. Using self-deprecating humor. Self-deprecating humor. It's that comedic tactic we often use to lighten the mood or make ourselves seem more approachable. But there's a fine line between using it sparingly for humility and overdoing it to the point where it signals a lack of self-esteem, ultimately making us appear less attractive. So, how do we strike the right balance, and what does Stoic philosophy have to say about this common social tactic? Let's reflect on the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and emperor known for his thoughtful meditations on life and governance. He believed in the importance of self-awareness and authenticity, often writing about the virtues of knowing oneself truly and presenting that self to the world without pretense. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, he stated, suggesting that a demeaning view of oneself could taint one's experience of life. But why might self-deprecating humor be appealing, and why is it risky? Have you ever used self-deprecation to ease a situation or appear more relatable? While it can momentarily ease social interactions, excessively putting oneself down can become a habit that reinforces negative self-perceptions rather than endearing others to us. Stoic philosophy, with its focus on resilience and personal integrity, offers a perspective on humor as a reflection of our inner state. Epictetus, another renowned Stoic, taught that we should not tie our identity to external perceptions, but instead build an internal foundation of self-respect and confidence. We are disturbed not by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens, he remarked, highlighting the importance of internal perception. So, how can we apply Stoic principles to use humor effectively without undermining our self-worth? First, it's essential to monitor the intent behind our humor. Are we using it as a shield to deflect genuine insecurities, or as a sword to cut through social barriers? Developing a humor style that uplifts rather than undermines requires self-awareness and the courage to present oneself authentically. Imagine changing your approach to humor. What if you focused on humor that celebrates quirks instead of highlighting flaws? How might this shift enhance not only how others perceive you, but also how you view yourself? As you seek a more fulfilling and successful life, consider the Stoic advice on equanimity and self-acceptance. Embracing a balanced use of humor can lead to deeper connections and a more robust sense of self. This approach aligns with the Stoic goal of living in harmony with one's true nature, leading to greater peace and happiness. So, let this be a call to action. Evaluate how you use humor in your daily interactions and strive to cultivate a style that reflects a positive self-view and fosters genuine connections. Remember, the goal isn't to suppress your playful side, but to ensure that it flourishes in healthy and self-affirming ways. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism by using humor not as a tool for self-degradation, but as a means to celebrate life's complexities. As you adjust your comedic expressions, observe how this affects your interactions and overall well-being. What steps can you take today to develop a more positive and affirming sense of humor? Share your experiences and insights in the comments. We'd love to hear how you are applying Stoic principles to find joy and humor in everyday life. In our exploration of the 5 behavioral mistakes that diminish our attractiveness, bragging, lack of ambition, reactivity, neediness, and excessive self-deprecating humor, we've uncovered not just the nature of these habits, but also their profound impact on our lives and relationships. Stoic philosophy offers us a roadmap to navigate away from these pitfalls and towards a demeanor that attracts respect, kindness, and genuine connections. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In the context of our discussion, this means rising above behaviors that are unattractive and diminishing. It challenges us to embody virtues that enhance our interactions and our lives. Each behavioral mistake we've discussed is an opportunity, an invitation to cultivate qualities like humility, purposefulness, calmness, self-sufficiency, and a healthy sense of self-worth. Let us take these lessons to heart, applying Stoic wisdom to transform not only how we are perceived by others, but also how we perceive ourselves. As we strive for a life marked by peace, happiness, and humanity, remember that the journey begins with the self. The changes we seek in our relationships start with changes within us. Embrace these Stoic principles daily and watch as your world transforms. Join the conversation and share how you're implementing these insights in your life. Together, let's cultivate a community dedicated to growth and virtue. If you find this conversation profound and valuable, please click the like button, leave a comment sharing your opinion, and don't forget to spread these meaningful philosophies to everyone around you. If you're new, subscribe to our channel to receive more profound lessons of Stoicism. Stay safe, stay Stoic,